Okay, the devil was just obsessing about how I look in the camera on my phone. He was obsessing that I look old and like I'm 42. He's really obsessed with that. He's always asking me questions about it, but I'm doing a video on another phone, and so the image is sharper, but he's probably doing things too so that I look worse. But I don't know why he's wanting me to realize it, other than that he's trying to get me to not do a video, but I don't wish to not do a video. So anyway, I should have looked at my hair some before I started the video, but I didn't. Sorry, I'm doing those things. But something I wanted to talk about today, I don't know, I can talk about lots of different things, but one thing I have on my plate right now is that I have been thinking about things that people have in common that are considered mentally ill. I say considered mentally ill because I don't believe in mental illness. I don't think that people are really mentally ill. It is considered that in the reality of the world today that there is mental illness, and there is that it's not normal for people to hear things in their mind, that it's not normal for people to believe certain things they may believe, or that it's not normal for people to be depressed, things like that, where they stay and feel like they don't feel like getting out of bed and things like that happening. It's not normal, meaning it's not something that would happen to just anybody, but I say it's something that could happen to just anybody, and that it is an illusion that it doesn't happen to everybody here. But I'm talking about commonalities they may have, meaning I'm talking about things that they may be before they ever occur to have a mental illness. Things they might be, meaning characteristics, but things that they might do, things that they might think, believe. That's what I'm talking about. I've come up with two things that I think are commonalities. One is that the people would believe that there is more than the surface reality. I'm going to ask in my mind if somebody can tell me if that's true of people that are depressive as well, or have considered to be depressive or have depression. Okay, and then the devil said he was saying what someone else was saying, and he said that depressives would believe in there being something more than the surface reality. I don't know how it comes up or how it surfaces that some people have depression and some people have schizophrenia and things like that. I would have to think about that as well and figure out what I can, and then check in my mind and see if I can hear something or find out something further about that. But today I posted in a group on Facebook about the things that I thought were commonalities for people that are surfacing here as who have so-called mental illness. And the two commonalities were, one, that they believe that there's more to life than there is on the surface, meaning they believe that there's more than meets the eye. There's more than, the five senses can observe. And the other thing, I believe the devil is tormenting me about how I look. He makes this bad look to this area over here, and he's tormenting me about it as I'm talking. I am. But anyway, I don't think I really look like this, how I look in the mirror, how I look in the reflection for the camera right now, not the mirror. But anyway, so that was back to what I was talking about. The one thing that I thought was a commonality was the belief that there is more than meets the eye. The second thing that I think is the commonality is that the people are being themselves somehow, where there's not a separation or a differentiation so much between who the people are on the surface or in public and who they are in private. That means something like that people could say what they think publicly and not just think it in their mind and not say it publicly, or privately, which is maybe to just one person. I know the devil doesn't like me to talk to just one person either, but he seems like he doesn't want me to post things on Facebook, or he doesn't like that I do a video either. Let me ask if there is a issue further with me doing public expression than if I do private expression where I'm talking to just one person. Okay, the devil said even in private, people aren't supposed to be themselves. But he said if it is in private, he would try to hide it. Private as in talking to one person, or private as in all by themselves. You know, doing something or thinking something, he would try to hide it. So those are the two things that I think are commonalities for people experiencing mental illness. There's a lot more things I wish to find out about that. Meaning I wish to, I really don't like the way my hair looks in the video, but there's a lot of things I wish to find out about that. Like, for example, how does it surface that somebody has schizophrenia as opposed to depression? Let me see if I can find out anything about that. My soulmate's saying something. He said, Marla, I can tell you. He said people with schizophrenia are who are doing the whole deal. That's a little vague. Maybe he can tell me more. The devil may be trying to make it so he's not heard by me what he's really saying. They're people who are really being themselves. He said the people that are not losing, they're acting like they're okay. Okay. Yeah, so they hear things that are not to be a part of this reality here. Things that people might think, they hear about that in their mind. They hear about things that people might do somehow in their mind. They hear about things like that. He says that my soulmate said, okay, I am gonna not do a long video today, but this video, I just talked about a couple of things I think are commonalities for people that have so-called mental illness. I'm talking about depression, I'm talking about schizophrenia, I'm talking about, I think autism is a mental illness. Is that considered mental illness? It is. I'm talking about, which I'm not sure if autism is officially considered a mental illness. I may be saying that here as somebody who has had experience with people with autism, and I can tell they are being here in a way that it's not really supposed to be that they are. They look like they're being themselves here. And so I'm saying autism, but I'm not sure that's considered a mental illness. I'll try and look that up and have that in a future video. But schizophrenia, bipolar, I don't know the others. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it for there's PTSD. So those 4 things: depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, PTSD. I don't know. There's schizoaffective disorder, which is where you have some range of symptoms that seem like there's schizophrenia, but also some other disorders. I don't really know what that is. I'll have to look that up and tell you in a future video. So those are some of the mental illnesses. I'll try to find out more information and tell you in a future video, but the group that I posted in today, I don't know if I mentioned that here. I did another video a minute ago and it was messed up, and so I couldn't use it. But I did a post today in a group on Facebook. The group is called InterVoice, the International Hearing Voices Movement. And I posted in that group about my beliefs on what are commonalities for people who have so-called mental illness. So I did that today. The devil keeps trying to make this look really bad over here. But anyway, that's a good group. It's on Facebook. It is a Facebook group for the organization International Hearing Voices movement, or I don't know if it's called movement, but it's network. It's Hearing Voices Network. So I'm going to find out if that group is, I thought the group was the group for that network, but I'm going to find out further about that now, because now I'm starting to question that, since it's not called Hearing Voices Network movement, or it's not mentioning Hearing Voices Network. So sorry about that, and I'm going to check on that, and I will post on that in the future as well. All right, so I'm going to leave off here, and that's it. And I did have a rough time today. The devil making a hard time for me was a little bit easier in this video than the one I tried to do earlier on my computer that has not good sound. The sound wasn't working on there, and so I used my phone today. But that's it.